Crafting Vicky here with you, and today I'm here to share with you what my junk journal that I made to sell in my Etsy store looks like. So you saw me make this, the cover, and I finished it off. I put a little brad here, which is raised to do the closure, and there's a little puzzle piece here. I just thought it was really cute because art is like a puzzle. You put the pieces together. I did the binding and put some beads on it the same way I did with the other ones. And like any handmade journal, it's not totally centered, but I think this is the fun of it. I stitched all around it the two envelopes to make it sturdier. I had a bit of an issue though initially in the front. Well, in the first row, because I made a pocket inside and that made it very thick. So initially my sewing machine was having issues with it. So then I put some wax on it so that it would slide through easier. But just to make sure, I taped the two envelopes together so that it's extra sturdy, so it won't come undone. Here I've having little issues. It's kind of stuck. I don't know how it managed to get stuck, but it did. Okay, so I left this very long, just so that whoever is creating with this, it can make it thicker and it's gonna still be enough, and they can always adjust this if they want. It's just to untie the knot and make it shorter. So here it is. Here's the inside pocket that I made. I hid here the brad so that it wouldn't be it wouldn't show. There's a little metal piece that was sticking out, and that's what was causing issues with this. Okay, so now I won't stick it. Okay, so I stitch all around it. So you've got the front and the back. And I did a flap. And to make the flap, to close off the envelopes, the inside of the envelopes, I used some of the papers that I had made at the same time as I made this cover. I had some other jelly printed paper, and I just added extra paints on it and extra stamping, and then it's really fun because this makes it all kind of leathery, and it feels almost like fabric. And here in the back you can see I left it all open, so there's actually 4 different pockets in here. So anyway, here is the front, and I just couldn't leave it just the way it was. These are all papers that I've used some pen pastels on them, and I have colored them with a spray, sprayed them with a fixative, so the pen pastel doesn't come off your hand and you can do whatever you want. But I added some tags, and this one says, "It's good to have an end to journey towards, but it's the journey that matters in the end." And I've put them throughout the book with some eyelash little ribbon thingy. I just love the texture on this. I just can't stop touching it. Anyway, so if you like the tags that are in this book, I have another set of those in my Etsy store. Here I've made, I've added some of the envelopes like I did with my journal, except I put them reverse side in so that it's actually the fun paper that's showing instead of the regular envelope. And the paper that I used to make this and to make the flap, I used the leftovers to make 2 little bookmarks or tags or whatever someone wants to put on those. They can be used to mark the page or whatever. And all the envelopes, I've put a little hole this way so that it was easier to just pull stuff out. So here is more. This tag says, what appears to be the end is usually the start of new beginning. I love those. So those are either Dilution sentiments or Tim Holtz sentiments that I just adore. Here, this one says, creativity is seeing what everyone else has seen and thinking what no one else has thought. And I've also put throughout the book some of those little cards, little ephemeras. I just thought they were fun. So this one illustrates the fourth runner. I just thought it was a fun little element to add. I mean, I didn't have to, but I just, you know, wanted to put it a little bit more fun. Here, see, this is the sixth player. And I've added a little tag. It says, it's better to take a risk than miss a moment of magic. Aren't those fun? I really think they are. And I hope that whoever buys this likes them. And I figure they can remove them, use them elsewhere. You know, it doesn't really matter. Here is the center. And to make sure that this was going to stay put and that the binding doesn't get out, I stitched the this in between. I made a hole on the two sides of the actual binding here so that it's really sturdy. Here is the other part that was left. I put a little eyelet too, just to make sure that it was sturdy and that it would last. I think those are fun because you can see whatever is inside and just play with it. Here, there's another little journaling card. This is the fifth. Here, this one says, creativity is not the finding of a thing, but making something out of it after it is found. So true. Here's another little journaling card. This one is the seventh. Little ephemera, fun. Here's the last little card, because when you stop to look around, this life is pretty amazing. And with another little pocket, and here you've got like it, you can flip it out through here, and like I said, there's 4 pockets in here. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a really fun journal for someone, and hopefully they can enjoy making something out of it. And here it is. So if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to check this out in my Etsy store. And if you did like it, leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And share all over the place if you want. Bye, folks.